What's up, guys? It's me again, and yeah, I'm just sorry for the lack of videos lately. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but it's like I wanted to do like a whole video, but like the whole process is kind of getting like shot in my head. Like I can have an idea in my head of what the video I want to do, but never get the chance to do it, and most of the time it's just I just don't feel like doing it at most point because there's like really like nothing I really want to talk about, which is like a certain amount of things, but otherwise my time is spent elsewhere. Like the other video I did, Skyward Sword. That was one of the I knew that was gonna keep me busy. That was gonna be like one of the many things that was gonna keep me occupied for a bit, and I plan on doing a video for that, like later, I guess. And when I get past, because I so far I already made it like 2 hours in the game, and I'm disappointed myself really because I always spent like 2 hours in the game, and I really wanted to get more into it, but crap came up, and just because there's like so much I want to do, and I don't have like the time to do it. Like I wanted to play Zelda more, but then I had this book I really want to read. I really procrastinate on that since I really it's by it's basically a book by Anne Ryan, and we were in school. We had to read a book about her. Well, the first book I read from her was Anthem, and I fell in love with that since, yeah, I'm with her philosophy, individualism versus collectivism. I'm strong for that, and yeah, I have the second. Well, I have Fountainhead, which is also by her, and yeah, I have yet to. I'm only like on the first act on that, and I want to get like more into it. Like I didn't want to just play Zelda and then just skip over the book. And this, well, might as well call this out now since talk about ways I'm gonna spend time. Yeah, this is another video where telling where I'm gonna spend most of my time again with this, and yeah, might as well start this now. Got these 3 games Wednesday, so yeah. Let's see. Sure. This is number 1, right here. Top priority, right here. This game right here. Pick it up, like. Now with Soul Calibur 3, I was in the mindset of like, you know what, I might as well, since I heard so much about it, like I played 1, 2, and 4, and 4 being the massive disappointment it was, and how everybody was saying 3 was better than 4. I was like, you know what, I might as well play it since I originally when they announced 3, like back in '05, I think. I didn't want to get it because it was on PlayStation 2, and I had a PlayStation 2 though, and I thought the controls would be kind of, I would be used to the controls since I had Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube, and it would like be like whole different ground playing from GameCube to PS2. But it turned out it wasn't. It's kind of like the transition to 4 I had to make. Yeah. So basically, you took my common knowledge from 4 with the controls because game didn't come with instructions, mind you. And yeah, I just used common sense to learn the controls, and yeah, 3 is looking better than 4. It really is. It's faster. Their their characters, the story mode is good in that game, and I'm basically like the whole concept around because the character's outfit in 3 are way, way, way better than 4. You just don't get like one costume. Wait, you don't get player outfit 1 and 2. You actually had outfit 1, outfit 2, edit 1, edit 2. So each character had like 4 different costumes, and I found that to be like real cool. And not to mention with the whole creative character thing, you have, yes, original styles. Like, kid you not, original styles on there. Like, I was fighting this lady and she had like a staff, and I was like, oh my god, that's another so many clone. But then she jumped up in the air and then threw the staff at me, and it freaking expanded, and that was freaking awesome. And then I created this ninja character using the story mode, Chronicle of the Sword, and yeah, I liked how he was playing. Like, he was just whooping on everybody. And my only gripe with Soul Calibur 3 being so far is the whole. Oh yeah, got the measure. The main thing, one major thing I want to point out, it pays a homage to Soul Calibur 1. Kid you not. Homage to Soul Calibur 1. It's evidence in like Keelix's design, Siegfried's design, Maxie's design, and the character themes. They brought back the character themes which most of the characters had in Soul Calibur 1. Keelix being the new legend, Maxie's the Sail Over the Storm, and it was a couple more. I know they don't have the name of the father, and I doubt it. So my only gripe with Soul Calibur 3 is, well, one, I don't like how freaking unbalanced the game is. Yes, that game is unbalanced. I will tell you that right now. Yes, it's just that when I was playing and I would reach to like say the last boss before you fight Nightmare and then Abyss, I would always die to that one character, Raphael in particular. Oh my god, it's like I hate Raphael in that game. I hate fighting Raphael in that game, mind you. I don't hate Raphael, I just hate fighting against him. He's the apprentice in that game. Him and Abyss are freaking. Those are broken characters. Raphael, for some fact, he will not let you get up, and he will freaking sidestep anything you throw at him. And Abyss for just going to town with you, like not caring whatsoever. And I also hated unlocking characters. Like, it was like it would be like a scenario. Like, first started, I think I had to defend myself. I think it was I forgot who it was. I think it was Keelik, and then I wound up fighting Wong, and then I lost to him, and then I wound up fighting against a whole bunch of creative characters, which I lost there, and Maxie, I went against Cassandra, I went against Li Long and lost. So yeah. And third gripe, the guard impact. Granted, I had an issue with guard impacts in Soul Calibur 2, but oh my god, that game encouraged blocking like there's no tomorrow. It does, and that's one of my pet peeves. When you have a fighting game that encourages blocking of all things. I hate blocking. I don't do it, and I hate it.
No, that's right.
So, interrupting aside, yeah, I hate blocking all fighting games. I just do. And let's see, moving on to the second game. Yep, Final Fantasy X. Now, reason I picked up Final Fantasy X was I beat 13. That was plain and simple. I played a little bit of 12. Hated 12. And 11 is a MMO. I'm not into MMOs. And they said 10 was I guess best for the, you know, PS2. So, man, I don't know which one came first. Like, I know this released like right around the time Kingdom Hearts released. So, because Titus is in Kingdom Hearts, but like a younger version, and I really want to play this, but I could never find it. So I decided, like, you know, I might as well get it now. And yeah, I already know that it's being re-released on the Vita and the PlayStation 3 and PSN. I already know that. I was gonna save for that. I was gonna wait for that to happen because that's what. Because I planned on being able to play in 7, 8, and 9, download them off the PSN and playing them on like my PSP, but PSP hates me. So that plan never came to fruition. And also, always wanted to play 10 because of Titus. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because and Yuna and the whole story behind it because the most of the story I got from it was from the city of Final Fantasy, and I already knew that Jack was Titus' dad, and they had a falling out. And I read on the Wiki what happens and whatnot, so I kind of spoiled the game for myself. So and X2 I already know what happened there, so I'm probably not gonna play X2, so I'm probably just gonna play this Final Fantasy X and call it a day. And yeah, and last but not least, alrighty, the last game I got. That Eternal Sonia, I got that because I played the demo for it on the 360 and I liked it, and mostly because it's an RPG. I mostly get most of the games I know I'm gonna play for a long time mostly are RPGs because they take a long time to beat, a real long time to beat, like a good 30, 20, 30 hours, 40, maybe even 50, because I remember Final Fantasy 13 taking me like about 50, 40 hours, and I know each Tales game is like a good 30 hours, good 30 or 50 hours of gameplay, like, can't forget those. And Zelda too, like, you can, and Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, you can never have, RPGs are like my thing because they take a long time to beat. You can't just like cruise into RPG and say, you know what, I'm gonna beat this in one day. Can't do it. Can't do it. Just, if I went in with that logic to every RPG, I'd probably be hit by now. So yeah. So this is how these are the other games besides Skyward Sword I plan on spending my time with. And I'm gonna see if I can do a video for each, like after I get done playing them for a while. Because Soul Calibur 3, I did like Siegfried's story, Cassandra's, Keelik, John Y, Maxie. That's only 5 stories I did so far. And yeah, and I start on the Chronicles of Sword with my created ninja. And Final Fantasy X, I only made it past the first stage, so I gotta get more on that. And I've yet to start Eternal Sonata. And for Skyward Sword, like I said before, I'm gonna try to get more into the game. That's my one thing I want to do. Get as much into that game as I possibly can. And I also have, well, I'm sharing it with my brother, but I also have regular Artist Wars, so I'll play that too, since I really wanted that, but like the little advertisements they had kind of threw me off, so yeah. And you know what I'm talking about, those little trailers, those adult trailers they've shown for the game. Yeah, do not watch that with kids around. sacrifice. So, yeah. I'm done here. Sorry, guys, again. I don't know how many times we gotta say that. And, yeah, keep it classy, and I'll see if I can get back with. Because I'm pretty sure, like, I really, really praying at this point that if we get any Soul Calibur 5 news, it would either be like, for God's sakes, a trailer which showing different gameplay modes, character reveals, because we already have 7 left. I pray to God one of them's Chalum, or Young Sun, or Somina, or Cassandra. Come on, man. Just give me the. And or a story mode trailer, which I'm seriously, I don't know how many times I gotta say this. I really, really, really want to see the opening to that game. I really do. I don't even care about the ending. Just show me like the scene that starts as soon as you press start. Well, you don't press start. As soon as you pop in the game, that intro. Cause 4 sucks. That intro sucks. It does. I will always hold 4 down for that. Cause 1 had it, 2 definitely had it, and 3 had it. Especially 3. I love the opening for 3. So why would we get 4? It's kind of hash using in-game graphics. In-game graphics. Not even. I know the first Soul Calibur used in-game graphics, but still, it was still catchy and whatnot. And sorry if I keep that in mind. 4, I just hate it. So, yeah. Keep it classy, guys, and thanks for watching.